check. Okay. Checkity check. Hello. Is anybody out there? Hello. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Whiskey River Jam. If this is your first time here, you already know the drill. Take out a glass, take out a whiskey, take out some coffee, whatever it is. Today, you are the all-stars, and I got some breaking news for each and every one of you. Haven't hit the like button, please do me a favor, hit the like button. This is the earliest stream I have ever done. 1 p.m. Are you serious? 1 p.m. Yes, I'm serious. I see you, Shane. For all of you that think this is breaking news, you goddamn right this is breaking news today. For all of you in the whiskey community, I'm so sick and tired of all these prices going high, going skyrocket. It's just ridiculous. What's going on? Somebody got to do something. And on this show today, we're going to talk about what we're going to be doing, what we can do. For all of you watching the fragrance community, also, you can be a part of this. I see you, baby. Reach out a hand to touch your face. You're slowly disappearing from my view. Disappearing from my view. Reach out a hand to try again. I'm floating in a beam of light with you. A beam of light with you. For all of you that haven't hit the like button, hit the like button now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome This is the earliest stream I have ever done in my goddamn life. Okay, for all of you that have been here and just walking in now, remember we might not get a lot of people watching because of the fact that everybody's working right now. Let me make sure I have this mic good. Let me make sure I have it turned up. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So, look, I decided to do a 1 p.m. Show because I said, you know what? It's better for everybody to see a show maybe on lunchtime, around this time. And I know many of you are out there working your ass off. It's good to see all the Americans out there working. But I want to let you know, if you haven't, do me the favor, okay? Please hit the upvote button. This is no editing on this. This is live. What you see is what you get. You're seeing everything in front of me, and everything in front of me is, there's no AI here, baby. This is all me and all you. So I will say around the room, for the people that did show up, a couple of people here showed up. It's good to see Shane and Ken. Shane asked, what motorcycle am I riding? Well, this is a CBR 1K, and it's an SP version. So if all of you don't know, when it comes to motorcycles, I enjoy motorcycles, and I just love the fast life. I love the fast life. But yeah, CBR, this is the one from the Isles of the Man. You know that, Isles of the Man TT? Yeah, I think you guys know. But yeah, I haven't been able to ride this in the last couple weeks because I've been dedicated to all of you, and I want to make sure that you guys know I'm trying to I'm flooding YouTube with the most videos I can before I hop on the live stream every day. So this is the plan right now. I'm going to be transparent to all of you. Yes, it's me. I understand. Farm Kitty, I see you, Farm Kitty. But I can tell you, it's not easy out here, and I am officially flooding. I'm completely trying to flood YouTube with my videos. So whatever you see is what you see. Whatever you see in the short videos, whatever you see in the long videos, any videos that you see, I am literally flooding YouTube. So today I decided to do an early stream. I've never done a stream this early, so most of the subscribers are not used to this. I'm going to tell you this right now. This is breaking news, and I'm going to give you some good breaking news. But for the meantime, I need everybody to know this show is not sponsored by anybody because I feel that you guys are the ones that sponsor this show. So if you guys ever drop in, send super chats, you're welcome to do that throughout the show. Wait for more people to show up. That'll be great. But for the meantime, I can tell you, I don't tend to do a little bit of commercial at the beginning, but we gotta put that song on, that commercial on. Let's put that commercial on. Why not?
Chicken, Italian spicy bacon chicken. Take one bite and it all starts clicking. Crown up my day. And BK, having your
Ladies and gentlemen, breaking news, okay? I want to give you all the good, dirty breaking news that's going on. I'm going to show you some bottles. We're going to be talking about other things, too. For the people watching, remember, it is very, very early. For all of you in Cali, I believe in Cali it should be about 9 a.m., something like that, maybe even earlier. Not really sure. But right now, it is 1:18 p.m. here in Florida, and it's great to see everybody here and watching. I appreciate all of you, but we're going to have to get down and dirty, okay? I'm going to go into it, okay? I ain't going to wait no more, okay? I'm going to have to go into this. For all of you that have seen me before, I do tend to tell you that there's a lot of streams that I try to do, and sometimes the videos are long, sometimes they're short. I'm trying to figure that out. No big deal. But we have some breaking news right now, okay? I can't stop. I can't stop thinking about it. I really have to tell you that there's some things right now that have to be said. Okay, some things that have to be said in all communities. Not only the whiskey community, but also the fragrance community. The fragrance community needs to hear this. The watch community needs to hear this. Every community that I really am in, enjoying the content, a lot of you have to hear this, but the whiskey community is going to get most of it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are officially in 2023. The prices of everything have skyrocketed, okay? Skyrocketed to the point that some of us, let me just tell you this, some of us cannot believe it, okay? 50% up from where it was last year. That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable. Some fragrances out there too, they might start going up in price. I'm going to talk about fragrances in this stream too, but I have to tell you, whiskeys. What is going on with the whiskeys? All of these whiskeys are just blasting up in price. They're skyrocketing. What is the deal? I'll tell you what the deal is here in the street, but I can tell you, I'm going to show you some bottles. I'm also going to talk about the fragrances and also watches. Are the wristwatches you're wearing right now, is it worth it for you to go buy a watch? Or is it not? We're going to talk about that in this stream. But for the meantime, right now, if you can, do me the favor. This is the earliest stream I've ever fucking done in my life, okay? Please do me the favor, hit that like button. It helps out a bunch. And for all of you wondering what I'm drinking over here, well, I'm drinking a little bit of ice, a little bit of sugar soda, so that I can get myself a little bit more energy. And for all of you watching, I tell you, cheers to all of you. But I don't have much whiskey in here; it's too early for that. I'll be drinking later. A little bit of whiskey later, I'm probably gonna have. But let me turn this around. Okay, listen here. These bottles, I can't find any of these bottles. I've been looking. I've been doing some videos. I have some videos going to be lined up for all of you. These bottles right here, I can't find them for retail at all. I mean, I'm telling you, I've been doing some videos. I have videos for all of you. These Blangtons, okay, from Buffalo Trace. It's impossible to find right now. All of the bottles are literally up at least more than 50%. It is insane. The insanity out there with some of these whiskeys. It's insane. We got the first super chat in the house. Thank you so much, Farm Kitty, for the super chat. I appreciate you, Farm Kitty. 86. $4.99 super chat. She goes, Reaper is the man. Hey, thank you so much. I really appreciate you and all of the support that all of you give me on this channel. I tell you, if you send a super chat, I will always put it up on the board because sometimes I lose track of what I'm about to say if I go through the chat room. But I do see you, Shane, and I do see each and every one of you in the chat room. Farm Kitty, thank you so much for the super chat. I hope you enjoyed the video that I posted up this morning, Farm Kitty. That was for the whole whiskey community, each and every one of you, to have something to actually watch in the early morning. So, you know what, Farm Kitty, this is going to be the perfect stream for you. Because if you're into fragrances, which I'm not really sure you're into fragrances, but if you're into watches, not sure either. But I do know we're going to talk about whiskeys on this stream. There's no edit here. This is all live, baby. I enjoy doing live streams. I enjoy doing everything live because I don't have to edit nothing. And some YouTubers can't do that, and that's okay. I don't have to edit none of this. I don't have to write down nothing. Everything's in my head. So the first thing I want to tell you, Farm Kitty, there's one thing I'm going to tell you right now, and I do know that I did speak about this one recently. Some of these bottles, it's insane, okay? Knob Creek 12, I used to buy this for about $50. These bottles are going for at least $100. What is that? What is that? Who the hell is gonna pay $100 for this bottle? I don't think there's anybody out there that would. I don't think you should. because you can get a 15-year-old Knob Creek for maybe $50 more. There's a lot of whiskeys right now that are going up in price. This is why we have some breaking news, because I need you all to know whatever bourbon whiskey that you find on the shelves that is good price, I think you should definitely buy right now at this time. This time is the best time to load up on any whiskeys that you like. If you have whiskeys that are $30, you load up 3 bottles, 2 bottles, so that you have in the future. Some of these bottles are not going to be the same price to come. I mean, next year, we're talking about this year. Next year, nah, we're talking about this year. Knob Creek 12, I can't tell you to buy this for $100, but now the prices, I think this is around $80 now, MSRP. Really sad to see. I'm going to show you a couple other bottles, Farm Kitty. But fragrance community, okay? I'm going to also go back and forth. Fragrance community, you are not taking advantage of the prices of anything. For the fragrance community, it goes the same thing. So if you think that the whiskey community has it bad, you should see the watch community. And I am wearing watch. I wear a watch every day. Fragrance community, okay? I have to tell you, some of the bottles that you think are bad price, they're not. They're amazing price right now. You don't know next year. Some of these bottles might go up in price next year. What I'm wearing today is a Horror-Off Triple X. This is an amazing bottle. Most men that are very masculine should be wearing this. I don't tell you, if you're into sweet fragrances, I don't recommend this one, but there's going to be a lot of fragrances also that are going to be going up in price. You're probably asking, what is this? Is it inflation? Well, that has to do with it. But we're going to talk about some of the whiskey bottles that I have here close to me. So let me change the mood a little. So I'll start getting mad if not. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to let you know, if you have been enjoying all my videos, I appreciate you so much. Every review that I show you bottles, intense amount of bottles, please do me the favor, buy yourself a backup. Okay, some of these bottles are going to start going up in price. Now, there's a reason why I bought this one over here, and if you don't know already, I bought it here because I feel that this Smoke Wagon should officially be more money than what it is. Smoke Wagon, I got it for $30. And for all of you that don't know already, you'll see it here, the Smoke Wagon. You already see it. I bought about 7 bottles because I feel it's just, it hasn't changed in price. And it's probably going to change in price. What does it mean to change in price? $25. Okay, for every one bottle you do. Okay, just put $25 on top of every one bottle that you get. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a good example. Okay, you get 7 bottles. All right, so if you get 7 bottles, put 25 on that, you're looking at $150. You're probably wondering, how am I good at math? Well, I'm a poker player. I have to be good at math. Very good. You just put a quarter in every finger. You got up to 7 and you got 150. But if you don't know what that means, it's just simple math. Just act like you're a little kid. Put some quarters together. Put 7 quarters together. There you go. What you got? Now you got $1.50. Yes. And you put that up. Now that's $150. Okay, that's $150. You got 7 of these bottles. You put 25 on each of them. That is $150. Okay. And that's simple math. I think you should have learned that in kindergarten. Okay. But for all of you, I'm going to show you some bottles right now. Let me take a sip out of this. Now, one thing I will tell you, I'm trying to bring out the least amount of bottles I can. If I drop something here, I might be a little bit pissed today. So, Stag Junior, okay? Stag Junior, if you find this right now, it's going to be very hard for you to find this. Okay, the last bottle that I paid was $100. All right, you have to pay these prices. It's just a must. It's a must. You have to pay $100. $100 is a top. I think I would tell a subscriber that doesn't get this bottle anywhere, the tops you should pay maybe $150. $150. Okay, $150 maybe. If you got the money, if you got the cheese, okay, maybe 200. But these bottles are going to start going up. Now they are completely up. They used to be MSRP $60.99. Yes, you heard it here. $60.99. Do you know what this goes for now? 100 plus. Everything. Forget about inflation. It's not inflation. It is all of the people that are buying these bottles for $350, $400, $500. What they think? What they think this is gold? This is gold, okay? This is gold. Hey, there's no doubt this is gold, okay? There's no doubt this is gold. But I can tell you, some of these bottles, you just shouldn't pay $300, $400. But if that keeps on happening, the stores are just going to keep on doing it. Not only that, but the distilleries themselves, they know this is going on. So what are they going to do? Well, they're paying extra now for the barrels. They're not paying the same price they used to pay for the barrels. They're not paying the same price for the labeling. They're not paying the same price for the bottles. They're not paying the same that they used to pay because inflation, obviously. And most of the stuff that you all see, well, they're all going up in price too. But we're talking about whiskeys. We're going to talk about fragrances now and watches. But this is definitely one bottle. If you do see it for 100, please get this. Come on, man. Get this. Ladies, don't pay $500 for this. You crazy? You crazy? You got to pay at least $100. 100. This is good. It's good. So I have to say something. I haven't opened this. It's been a while, okay? I ordered this one a long time ago, okay? When it first came out. As you all know about fragrances, I enjoy fragrances. I enjoy anything that satisfied my needs. So some of the things I enjoy, obviously, smoking cigars. I got my own cigar line. Cool. Fragrances, cool. Watches, cool. Whiskeys, obviously. But this over here, I recently opened it. I think it was 2 weeks ago I opened it. Let me tell you, okay, this shouldn't be the price that it is. And some people in the fragrance community have no idea. They have no clue because they're goddamn cheapos. There's a lot of cheapos in the fragrance community. I'm not going to say none of my subscribers. I'm not talking about my subscribers in general. But the majority of people that are watching a fragrance channel are very much cheapos, okay? When I mean cheapos, I mean they want to spend the least amount on a fragrance and knowing, in fact, that it smells good and that it lasts a long time for most of the men. I'm not going to say the ladies. The ladies are not cheapos in the fragrance community. Only the men, okay? Only the men. Now, if you see videos in the fragrance community, they talk about, hear this. They talk about the best cheapies that you can buy. The cheapies that you see in the fragrance community are nothing like this. These are niche, very niche, which means that they have good ingredients, they last a long time, they're amazing fragrances. Anything that's niche, when you see it in a title, it is probably going to be expensive. But if you see cheaper ones on YouTube, and YouTube are telling you cheapies, these are the ones that you probably can get at the store, $20. $20. That's what the fragrance community wants, $20 cheapies. And the people get the clicks because everybody, most of them, man, they just want the cheapest stuff. When it comes to the whiskey community now, I'm gonna tell you, the whiskey community they have no need to get a cheapie. What is it? $15, $10, $20 whiskey. It's just not what it is in the whiskey community. The whiskey community enjoys spending their money wisely. And surely, yes, $30, $40, to me, that is considered something that's a little bit cheaper. But to me, my value would be different than yours. So like a $30 whiskey like this, I think is excellent. And a lot of people would probably buy this. Amazing amount of people. But then there's a small amount of people in the whiskey community that don't like to spend, okay? Don't like to spend over $50. And that's okay. That's all right. But it's only a small amount. Not a huge amount. It's only a small amount of people. Okay, and most of these people are the ones that are actually looking for Buffalo Trace. Oh, it's so sad, so sad. So if you hear me clearly, I did say that. What did I say? The people that are looking for these cheapies are the ones that are trying to find Buffalo Trace for $20. That's not happening no more, okay? Those days are gone. Those days are just completely behind us. Forget about it. Forget about it. So here we go, Buffalo Trace, if you already don't know already. This is Buffalo Trace. Now, we'll tell you, I always tell you to get the bigger one. The bigger one's the way to go. And for all of you that don't know Buffalo Trace, you already know how it is. It has a big buffalo. It has a big buffalo on there. Now, I do tell everybody, don't buy this. Okay, don't buy the small one. Always get the bigger one. You're getting the bang for your buck. Okay, but breaking news. Wake up, people. Wake up. These bottles are not going to be this price no more. These prices are going to start going up. And you think it's funny. $25. $26. Hey, when you see this for $60, this little thing, you're going to be swallowing. You're going to be swallowing hard, okay? When you see the bigger bottle for $150, you're going to be swallowing pretty goddamn hard to the point that you're going to look around for water. You're not going to find water. You're going to walk out of the store, okay? Bourbon whiskey right now is skyrocketing. And we're passing by these bottles and saying, nah, it's not happening to me, not today. But it happens slowly. Just like the stock market, okay, just like the stock market, these numbers start rising very, very slowly to the point that you don't know what the hell just happened. Holy shit, I just paid $60 for a $750. Are you, Jesus, are you Lord? Are you kidding me? But you don't realize until the moment you're paying $60 for a $750. I did not pay $60. I'm just giving you a scenario of what might happen to you guys in 2025. It might even happen next year. Okay, 2024. Now, I can tell you, I'm going to show you other bottles here that you have to avoid because the prices are really going high. They're going so high. By the way, if anybody sends a super chat, I'm going to keep it on the screen. So just know this. If you send a super chat right now, I will keep it on the screen. Farm Kitty was the last one to send the super chat. Thank you so much. Remember, everybody's working right now, so I understand the dilemma. You know, some of you can't tune in all the way, all the time. But I'm going to show you another bottle. Now, this is an empty bottle because I didn't want to bring out the full one. But as you see here, Elijah Craig, I think you've already seen this on my videos. But Elijah Craig, the toasted barrel, okay, this over here, I used to pay $40-some for this, and I still have bottles, so that's good. I took advantage of those moments. Now, are you going to be able to take advantage of those freaking crazy prices? Maybe. If you go into a store, know the prices that you're paying. If you don't know your prices, you might need to research before you go to the store. And for all of you that are new and are watching this in the future, maybe you're watching this on a Monday next week, remember, know your prices. Do not pay $200 for a bottle like this. Okay, just because it's a high allocated rare bottle does not mean that it is worth $200. As a matter of fact, this bottle itself shouldn't even be worth $100. Okay, you should pay at least under $60 for these Elijah Craig toasted barrels. And I'm going to tell you this right now, these toasted barrels are going up in price. You're probably wondering, what is the MSRP for something like this now? Well, it used to be $43.99, and now I believe it's about $55 and change. So you're looking at $60-something for this bottle now. It shouldn't be happening, but it's happening. Okay, breaking news, wake up. It is happening, and it's going to happen to everything around you. So remember, this is a hobby, yes. But as you all know, you enjoy these things, okay? You don't want to be to the point that, You go back in time and you start thinking in your head, you're like, wait a minute, I should have bought this years ago. I should have bought this years ago for $40. You shouldn't be to the point in 2026 that you look at this video and you're like, holy shit, this man was talking about this bottle and I could have bought it for $50 and now it's $150. It shouldn't be. That shouldn't be the case. Okay, hopefully it doesn't get to that point. But what you can do to avoid that is by getting backup. Usually, if you find it for MSRP, buy 2 bottles. Do not get stingy. If you get stingy, you're going to be really regretting it in the future. Watch community, I have something for you too, watch community. For all of you people that don't have watches, let me just tell you this, okay? All the cheap watches that you can find that are decent. Now, I am wearing right now, if you see it over here, okay, I'm wearing this because I destroy my watches. I can't wear my Rolex every day. Okay, so I'm wearing a Blue Angel from Citizen, and the reason why I'm wearing this is because I know in fact that I'm going to be outside doing some rough stuff out here after this. I'm going to be moving some stuff, so I have to be wearing the cheapest watch that I have. Now, I can tell you, these watches are probably going to go up in price. Everything's going to go up in price. And if you think I'm wrong, well, you're wrong. Because at the end of the day, okay, these straps, yes, these straps are going to go up in price. Everything, every watch that you see right now in the market is eventually going to go up in price because inflation, baby. That's just what happens. You remember back in the days when you had a car back in the 80s, in the 90s? You remember how much these cars used to cost? Okay, back in the days, all of the cars that you had or what you were trying to get were $15,000, $12,000. Okay, maybe the car that you wanted was back in the days, maybe in the 80s, the car that you wanted, the best car. You were like, damn, I gotta get this. $14,000. Okay, we're talking about a freaking vehicle. Okay, I'm not even talking about a watch. I'm not even talking about a whiskey. I'm not even talking about a fragrance. I'm not even talking about a stogie. No. $14,000 for a freaking car? You know how many people wish they can get a brand new car right now for 14 G's? I think the whole world wants a car for 14 G's. That's good. Okay, so listen up here. Everything's going up. I'm about to show you a bunch more whiskeys next to me that you should eventually get. And I'm going to show you the whiskey that you need to get because I feel that something's going to happen and you're just going to miss out. And some of you, you're probably missing out right now just watching this because you could probably be at the store trying to get yourself a bottle, but that's okay. I know some of you working. Let me put my watch back on. Yeah, always wear a watch, man. You have to know. Look, if you're one of these people that you're always late to work. Well, I'll tell you what, maybe it's because you don't got a watch on, okay? Let me put this on correctly. Okay, so I'm about to show you another whiskey. Now, I'm done talking about the Blantons, okay? For all of you that just walked in, I'm done talking about this bottle. For all of you already know, MSRP has gone up on this. Okay, you're looking at $100 MSRP nowadays. Okay, it's at $90.99 to $100, and that's MSRP. That's MSRP as of right now, 2023. So if you find it anywhere lower than that, hey, congratulations, you officially found something under the new MSRP retail price. Here we go. I'm about to show you another one. This over here. Okay, now I do know there's a lot of Wild Turkey fans out there going to tell me Wild Turkey 101. Forget about the Wild Turkey 101. Jesus Lord, just put that away. Put that in the corner. You can use it for your cocktails. Look, when it comes to these Russells, okay, these Russells are starting to go up in price. And if you think you're the cheapest Russells, the 10-year, is going to stay at $30, you're goddamn wrong. You're wrong. All of these whiskeys are starting to go up now. What you see right now at the store, if you see something for very cheap, they haven't updated their prices. Now, whose fault is that? Well, that's nobody's fault except the employees. And the main owner of the store probably has no idea because he has a lot of things going on. But I can tell you, all of these prices of all of the whiskeys that you are seeing, if they are under the MSRP retail price, it's because the store hasn't changed the price. So take advantage right now, on this day, on this week, of most of these prices, because you never know. What did I tell you earlier? Okay, if you have 7 bottles, I'm not talking about this one because this one's close to $80 now. Okay, the new price on this one is about $80. This used to be, sad story. This used to be $60-something. Now you're looking at $80. Are you freaking kidding me? $80? You might as well just say it's $100 for this damn bottle. And it's not even the private, it's just a regular single barrel. Are you kidding me right now? And it's happening. It's happening all over the world. It hits Florida, it hits New York, it hits Cali, it hits all over Texas. It's hitting all over the place, all over the USA. Now, we'll tell you this. Okay, I did tell many of you some of the good whiskeys to get, and I do know there's YouTubers out there fronting and showing you bottles like that butterfly bottle on social media. You shouldn't be grabbing some of those. They're going to be getting flashed some other bottles on YouTube. You shouldn't be grabbing those. What you should be grabbing right now, in this market right now, anything that's under $100 that you can normally get at your store, just like this one. Remember what I say before, these used to be 63 something. Now it's $80. If you can still find these for 60 something, you're saving yourself, because this next week could be $100. Then what? Now you're saving $40 for every one bottle. 2 bottles, that's 80. Okay, 2 bottles, that's 80. That's insane. 4 bottles, that's 160? That's insane. Insanity. Okay, you shouldn't be paying for bourbon whiskey. We're all Americans. We shouldn't be paying. The people that should be paying these prices, they're Europeans. The Europeans over there, yeah. The Europeans, they should be paying the top prices. But us, as Americans, we shouldn't be paying some of these high prices for the bottles. So let me put this away. By the way, fragrance community, I will tell you, I already spoke about this earlier, okay? Fragrances are going to start going up. I spoke about this earlier. Enjoy the prices that you have right now. All of the pricings that you have are just insane, okay? I'm going to tell you this right now. The prices you see right now are insane. They're good prices. In the niche bottlings like this one's a Haroff, good pricing. $100 and some, that's good. You could be paying $400 for a fragrance like that. You don't want to be paying, or $250 for a fragrance. It's $100 and some. I'm going to show you another whiskey bottle over here. Now, the reason why I'm showing you some of these is because I noticed that some of these are actually completely up, and these are MSRP prices. Like, what the hell's going on? Now, I'm going to show you another bottle. This other bottle, I'm going to tell you, there's going to be a dilemma on this. Okay, for all of you that enjoy Tennessee whiskey, I'm sorry to say, Tennessee whiskey is the only whiskey right now in this market that is not moving too much. The only thing that it's moving is maybe $5. The reason why is because social media has taken over, baby. And social media tunes in on the best hype stuff. And what is the best hype stuff? Well, anything from Kentucky, okay? Now, these Texas whiskeys that you see here on the side, just like this one, I did show you this one a long time ago. I think when it first came out, I'm going to tell you, this is fantastic, okay? But $200 and something, you're going to be probably seeing that one for more money, okay? Texas whiskey, all Texas whiskey is going to start going up in price. And I'm talking about when you think, if you all think right now $150 for Texas whiskey or $200 is too much money, well, guess what? It's going to go up too. And if you think Texas whiskey, you've never tried it before, this might be your chance this year to actually buy yourself a Texas whiskey bottle. It doesn't have to be this one. You can get a different Texas whiskey out there that's a good price. And at the end of the day, you're not going to have to worry about a crazy boost in prices on some of the Texas whiskey that might happen. Right now, everything from Kentucky is getting hit. Everything, literally everything. If you have a distillery in Kentucky, you're banking the cheese. That's just what it is. I don't care what kind of distillery you have in Kentucky. You're making the cheese, baby, because you are allowed to put on your bottle straight Kentucky bourbon, and that's what everybody sees. You see straight Kentucky bourbon on the bottle, and the people that don't know, they're going to say, oh, this is the stuff. This is the stuff. And it usually is. Why is that? Because the water that they use over there is different from the Tennessee. It is different from, like, over there. If you go to freaking, what is it, Indiana? Different water. Different water is just what it is. Different water. So here, I'm about to show you another bottle. This is a bottle that really just tore me up. I could not believe this bottle. I'm about to show you a bottle that you guys are going to be like, nah, there's no way. Yes, there's a way. There is a way all the time. Oh, by the way, before I show you this bottle, this is insane. Okay, so I have 3 more of these bottles, okay? Now, the Hancock, you've seen me do videos about this, okay? You've seen me do videos about this. This is my empty bottle, recent empty bottle. I think total I have only destroyed 2 Hancocks. Elmer T. Lee's, I've destroyed maybe 2 of them. I think it was like 1.5 because I broke the Elmer T. Lee. But this one over here, for all of you to know, this one over here, I feel that this is better than Blankton's, but we're going to do a very quick review this week on one of the streams. But this is my empty bottle. My other bottle I'm going to probably open up on the next stream. I don't tell you to buy these bottles for $100. I think it's horrible. But if you have to buy it and you've never seen it before, I feel bad to say not to get it. But it's impossible now. Now, officially, the MSRP for this, the retail price for these bottles are $100. These bottles used to be $50-something. Are you kidding me right now? 50-something? Are you joking? If you go online, they go for $500, $300, $250, $200. You don't pay that for this just because it's Buffalo Trace. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing to. I would rather buy myself a Texas whiskey, knowing in fact that Texas whiskey has strong flavor, and you're not gonna get the strong flavor on this. Would I prefer to buy? $200. If I was given $200 gift card to buy either 2 of these bottles, or a bottle of Garrison Brothers, I would get Garrison Brothers just because I enjoy the richness of Garrison Brothers. I enjoy the fact that it's rich, it's strong, it is good with ice. I enjoy it. You put ice in this, psst, hey, you just lost the whiskey. This 88.9 proof. Jesus, it's missing the top. The whole head came off. Unbelievable. See what I mean? The whole head. Are you kidding me? What kind of quality is that? Anyways, the juice is good though. Very good. So there's the bottle I was going to show you guys. Okay, so these bottles. Listen there. Knob Creek, okay, 120. Some of these are store picks, some of these aren't. Either way, if you get a store pick, it's going to be more expensive now. The market has realized that the store picks cost more money and they taste better. Used to be, Used to be these bottles, used to be $40-something dollars, okay? Listen here. The Knob Creek 120, I remember at the store when I first got one at $39.99. I remember like if it was yesterday. Now the label was different, obviously. Back in the days, the label was just, it was junky. It looked like a kindergartner made the label. Okay, but that's not the point. The juice was amazing. The point of the matter is it used to be $39.99. Okay, the Knob Creek 120 proof used to be $39.99. I remember this because I destroyed a couple bottles. And then the limited edition Knob Creeks back in the days used to be $100. And that's okay. That's all right. Well, this one over here, this is almost the newest version of that. Okay, the Knob Creek 120. Sad to say. Okay, I'm so sad to say. These bottles used to be under $50. Listen here, baby. Listen here, ladies and gentlemen. These bottles right now are close to $70. Okay, and you guys might say, oh, that's nothing. I get it, it's nothing. I could buy one $7. But I'm going to feel weird knowing, in fact, that this juice I used to pay 40-something and under $50, and now I'm paying $75 with tax. Is that something that makes you feel weird when you drink it? I mean, I'm not saying that I'm a cheapo, and I'm not saying you guys are cheapos, but in fact, you had the possibility to buy backup. Now, I do have backup of this. I have at least only, I think, just one bottle backup of this. And I have two backups of the Knob Creek 12. But I have to tell you, breaking news, baby. Wake up! Get yourself good bottles for a good MSRP price. If you don't wake up now, you're going to regret it later. I don't know what price this is going to go up next year. If it goes up above $100 and we have all the whiskeys that we like above $100, this hobby is dead. This hobby is dead. Why, in fact, am I going to pay Knob Creek 120 over $100? I will never do that unless you do something different with this. If you tell me that this is maybe a 15-year-old, gives you a 15-year-old age statement on here, 120, okay, I'm paying that. No big deal. You put some effort into it. But when it comes to some of these bottles, you cannot walk by a store and not expect to see some of the changes in price. Enjoy the prices right now. Get yourself bottles that are good, valuable. And for all of the YouTubers out there that don't tell you, well, wake up, I'm here telling you. And yes, I am a small channel. I have like almost 6,000 subscribers. Didn't hit there yet, but we're going to get there. But I have to tell you this. I can't make a video. If I make a video, what is that going to do? I might make a video today, but it's not going to do anything. I'm telling you this live. I'm about to show you another bottle that just it's completely just so crazy, the price. These bottles, I used to pay $45. Okay, $46.99. Okay, basically what I was paying. These Willets, okay, rye whiskeys. Now, for all of you that don't know rye, well, this is the bottle. I did bring out the empty one because I have too many bottles inside that I just don't want to bring out. If I drop one of them, I will be so mad. I will be so mad to the point that nowadays everything's going up. $100. Do you believe this? $100? This is insane. The MSRP price for this one isn't $100, but you can see for $100 all over the place, even more than $100. I don't remember what the last video I posted up. I think this was $150 for this bottle. Are you kidding me? $150? Are you sick? Are you sick in the head? That's more than 50%. Jesus Christ. This is not even bourbon. This is just rye whiskey. What's going on? Can somebody explain to me what the hell is going on with this? I'll tell you what's going on, okay? Just all the distilleries have noticed all the different price changes, and they're trying to take advantage of a little bit of a markup. It doesn't mean that they're marking. The distilleries don't mark it up to the price that you see, okay? The distilleries mark it up for just a little margin. It's not crazy margin. they can price these up for maybe $10. Hey, just $10. And then the distribution and everything, and when it comes to the store ends up putting the label on the price, and usually the label is what you see. So if they used to buy this one, say boxes and boxes and boxes, and they used to get it for a cheap price, I don't know, give or take, say they were paying $25, and officially the distillery started to mark it up maybe a little bit, maybe $7. You're looking at $32 a bottle? Are you serious? That they're literally paying to put it on their shelves? So now they get it for $32 a bottle? Okay, what are they going to mark it up to? Well, might as well just do double. Just do double. So what they do is they find a good price range, and that's where they get the new MSRP retail price. And most of the market all around is doing the same things. Right now, these bottles, sadly, are going for, I think, about $80, okay? 68.99, I believe it was, or 69.99. It is insane, okay? You're paying for something that's 4-year rye whiskey. The insanity about that is just outrageous. It's a beautiful bottle. It's a beautiful bottle, gorgeous bottle, but it's outrageous. You shouldn't be paying these prices. Now, to be a tater right now would be a good time. Okay, for all of you, I don't condone of being a tater. But if this is your hobby to collect these things like paintings, do your thing. Now might be your time. Your time might have just shown up right now, tater. But I don't tell you to do this because most of these bottles, you're not going to be able to, what are you going to do with them? What are you going to do? You're going to sell them in an auction in 2030 and get $1,000? You know how much in 2030 a toilet paper is going to cost in 2030? It ain't going to be the same price. Okay? So being a millionaire, most likely there's going to be a lot of millionaires in the world in 2030 because the price, just everything has gone up. Salaries have gone up. It's just what's going to happen. So if you're saying right now, you're going to hold one of these and you're going to hope to sell this in an auction in the future, hey, kudos to you, do your thing, but I'm popping all of these. I'm reviewing everything possible. I'm going to drink all the balls that I can because I enjoy whiskey, and it's just what it is. I just have to tell you guys, you have to know some of these prices. Buy them now. Buy them now before they go up in price. Now, this is another stunt. Now, this is going to stunt a lot of people. A lot of people are going to faint. A lot of people are going to faint. And if you're one of these people that are cruisy, what is that word? I don't even know the word because I don't even use it. But if you get a little bit fainty around certain things, this might not be your moment. You might need to exit. Ladies and gentlemen, this wild turkey, I'm so sad to say, this used to be the best. One of the best bang for your buck. And if you can't see it, well, here you go. You see the damn thing now. Okay? This is going for goddamn $70-something. Are you freaking kidding me? 70-something? This ain't worth no $70-something. I saw a store recently for $100. Come on, man. $100? What are we doing out here? Now, these are prices because new MSRP pricing for this bottle, the Wild Turkey Kentucky Spirit, it is about $70-something, okay? And very sad to say, $70-something, you shouldn't have to pay that price, okay? We used to get this for under, okay? We used to get this for under 60. Okay, so 70-something is pretty embarrassing. Pretty embarrassing. But this over here, Wild Turkey. Now, for the people that enjoy Wild Turkey 101, maybe your time to shine is officially here in 2023. Because Wild Turkey 101 hasn't gone up in price. The pricing in the Wild Turkey 101's probably $5. They have so much of it that they can't really boost it up in price. What's the point of that? Most bars, most restaurants use Wild Turkey 101 for cocktails. So there's no way they should ever boost up the price on that. So for the people that enjoy Kentucky 101, Wild Turkey 101. Hey, do your thing. I'm not going to be drinking it. I'm going to be using it in cocktails. But I can tell you, if you want any single barrel whiskey from Wild Turkey, right now, the time to buy something right now would be, if you find this for under $50, you got to buy this. Okay, if you find this around $40-something that it used to be, I remember when this in a Knob Creek used to be $45. Okay, $45, even cheaper than that. Sometimes, I think close to $42.99, something like that. This is insane. Insanity. Can't be that some of these bottles are going for $70, $80. You gotta be mistaken, but it's happening. It's happening. Now, I'm gonna give you a recommendation of bottles that you can buy right now. There's 2 bottles that I want to tell you guys about, and also there's 1 bottle that I will always tell you about. So here we go. I'm gonna tell you, none of this is editing, okay? I see each and every one of you in the chat room. I wanna keep the super chats up. Cheech, I see you, Cheech, and also I see you over there. AM, I see you. Sent to the day, he says. Shane, I did see your comment over there. He says something $200, $300 in his area. If he finds it, Jesus Christ, that's insanity. But look over here again. I do see you, Ken. He says something about smoke wagon. You need to get, there's 2 smoke wagons that you have to get. The $30 one and the more expensive one that's uncut and unfiltered. Those are definitely the ones that you need to get. But I'm going to tell you this right now. I want to keep the super chat on here. And if it's going to be on here for the rest of the show, that's fine with me. No big deal. But I'm going to tell you, I think what I'm going to do is, I think the shout out today would be to Farm Kitty. Farm Kitty, really appreciate you. But I have a bottle here that I have to show. Now, this bottle is one of my favorite bottles. There's different batches. The sad part is that the private barrels of these are $100 now. Okay, $100. And I believe the new MSRP price for these Elijah Craig barrel proofs are about, I think, 80 something dollars, almost 90. So here we go. This over here used to be amazing value. Right now, in this market that we have right now, there's no market that is not touched. Okay, the watch community, you know, they're struggling to find watches. The fragrance community, they haven't got hit with some of these prices, but they're getting there. But these bottles, Elijah Craig barrel proof, are you kidding me? You should be able to buy these, okay? If anything, under $70. But now the new MSRP price is close to $100. If you get a private barrel, it's about $100. And if you see it at the store, sometimes you'll see these for $200, $150. That is insanity. Don't pay those prices. Know your prices. But this is one of the bottles that I do recommend each and every one of you to try to stock up on. If you see a shelf that has a barrel proof Elijah Craig for $50 a piece, $55 plus tax, get yourself a couple of them, because it doesn't matter what batch. All these batches are fantastic. They're amazing. And it's a bang for your buck if you still get it for those prices. Now, I'm going to tell you, there's one bottle right now that the whole whiskey community is talking about. And I did speak about it in my review. I do feel that this is the bottle that will eventually go up in price. The bottle I'm about to show you is going to be right now. Okay, so many of you have no idea this brand. If you're new into whiskeys, if you're into whiskey, obviously you know about this brand. Bardstown Bourbon Company. They just released their bottle and bond. This bottle, you can get it. If you find it, you should get the whole shelf. $50, okay? $50. $49.99. Now, that's not an adjusted price, okay? The adjusted price is going to come any moment, okay? Any moment, this is going to be $75. But for right now, these bottles are looking at $50. Out of the park. Just the bottle itself, what a beauty of a bottle and bond, you should be paying $50. Buy yourself 2 if you can. Okay, these bottles are eventually going to start going in price. Now, I don't know when. It could happen next month. It could happen by Christmas time. Some of these bottles, even if it goes up to $70, you're literally paying $25 extra. So if you buy 2, that's $50. If you buy 4 of these bottles, you're going to be paying $100. Like, are you kidding me? If you buy 7, like I told you earlier, you're going to be paying $175. What is it? 120? No, 20. If you're for, I don't know why I just got some brain. I got brain fart right now. Okay, if it's $20, okay, you need to buy 5 of them for you to really get a $100 rebate there. Because if it goes up, okay, if $20 each bottle, you're getting 5, it's $100. And if you get, If you get 7, that's $140. So at the end of the day, look, just get a bottle. Doesn't matter what anybody says. If you find these for $50, amazing buy. It's just fantastic. A hell of a buy, these bottles. Anyways, let me put this one away. Now, the sad part I did talk about earlier, Tennessee whiskey, they're getting no love at all, okay? No Tennessee distillery is going up in value. Most of them, just a tad bit, they're boosting up the price accordingly. You're starting to see just $7, $5 boosted, maybe even $10 max that I've seen Tennessee whiskey. Now, it's pretty sad to say, Tennessee whiskey is fantastic. Daniel's, the barrel proof is amazing. A lot of other whiskeys from Tennessee are fantastic. I know a lot of people do not like George Dickel, and I get it. Some of you just don't like anything that's not from Kentucky. I understand. Some people like Pepsi, and some people never want to drink Coca-Cola. It's just what it is. Now, this is what pisses me off. So these Chattanoogas, I never show you these ever. I never show you these Chattanoogas because I feel that I'm gonna lead somebody into the wrong bridge, okay? When I'm showing you Chattanooga whiskey, you have to remember, just because it says bourbon whiskey on there does not mean it's gonna taste like anything from Kentucky. Okay, bourbon is meant, okay, to be called bourbon because Kentucky used to have a street called Bourbon where all the barrels used to go through, and that's why they called it bourbon. It was Bourbon Street, and they called these liquids, well, not this, but you know what I mean, whiskey from Kentucky, any whiskey, they call them bourbons because of that. So the bad thing about Tennessee whiskey, they get a bad rap. Because after that happened, they decided to try to make their own type of bourbon, and they called it whiskey, but without the E. And then they put Tennessee on it, so to give it a little bit more of an oomph. You know what I mean? And that never really took off with a lot of people that enjoyed bourbon whiskey from Kentucky. So officially, the most popular whiskey in the USA is always going to be from Kentucky. It's just the mentality. It's almost like if Tic Tacs, Tic Tacs, the mint, everybody knows about Tic Tacs. You don't know anything of any other mint other than Tic Tacs. You can go to the toilet paper Charming. Everybody knows Charming. When it comes to TVs too, there's TVs that everybody knows. If everybody knows a certain product, everybody as humans mentally remember that, and officially it just goes on and on for years and decades and decades. So Tennessee whiskey never really blew up to the point that it was like, holy shit, Tennessee whiskey is Kentucky whiskey. This is amazing. Never happened. Okay, and the reason why it never happened, just because you have a little bit of a different flavor in the Tennessee. Most of the times, it is a lot sweeter, the Tennessee whiskey, than your regular Kentucky-style bourbon whiskey. Okay, so that means the water that they use over there is just a lot different, and it's going to taste different. The temperature is going to be a lot different. Everything's different. Another thing too, George Dickel, which all of you already know, the master distiller over there used to be a woman, and I believe she's still working over there. But there's a lot of men. I should be one of these guys too, but I'm not. There's a lot of men that can't stand the fact that there's a woman leading the way. And I'm not going to say all of you, but there's a majority of men that know this. Wow, if I'm sneezing, that's not a good topic. If I'm sneezing, that is not a good topic. Anyways, let me just say this. Chattanooga whiskey is great whiskey, but you're never going to see the boost in price in Tennessee whiskey like you do in bourbon whiskey from Kentucky, just because everybody already has that mentality. Bourbon whiskey is the best from Kentucky. It's just always going to be. I don't think it's ever going to change. So let me put this away, and I'm going to show you a bottle that all of you need to get, that the price is probably going to go up just like Booker's. Now, if all of you do not know what Booker's is already, let me just tell you this. You have to look at Google. Know what Booker's is by looking this up, but I'm going to show you a bottle that's going to go up in price. I already confirmed it because I actually went to try to get another bottle. So I'm going to tell you this. The bottle I'm about to show you, if you want anything close to Booker's with less flavor, just standard good flavoring, you have to get this bottle. Now, the bottle I'm about to show you, beautiful bottle. Just goddamn beautiful. All they have to do is get a box with this, and you got a product that you can completely raise up in price. But I'm so glad that they haven't got to that point. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm the only person that I knew that Booker's was going to go up. And Booker's, it's about $140 now. Okay, I told everybody back in the days when it was $66.99, I said, hey, you gotta get as many as you can if you really like the batch of Booker's. Everybody said, nah, man, I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna get two. Okay, no big deal. Now, all the Booker's and all the wooden box Booker's are $140. The cheapest you can find at Booker's is $120, and that's a new retail price, okay? And for the Booker's. So, out of everything right now, this is the only bottle that it's under the radar. It's under the radar because not many people have paid attention to this. It has been going up in price every couple months. Every 6 or 7 months, this bottle has been going up, okay? I was getting this for under $50. I believe that many of you have purchased this one before for under $50. Ladies and gentlemen, Baker 7, the 107, I did a live stream recently of this bottle, but I didn't speak about the price because I had to focus on one thing. This bottle, it's a beautiful bottle. Look at how beautiful it is. Not only is it beautiful, it has like a metal top. This is quality. Look at this. This is awesome. And the whole top, it says Baker 7 over here. Very nice bottle. And it's very, very beautiful. Just such a beauty of a bottle. Okay, this bottle right now, hear me out. $80-something, $100. The MSRP price for this is $77.99. With tax, you're looking at $84, $83 and change. I do not recommend you to buy that at that price. If you could find it cheaper, go on and buy it. 60-something, go on and buy it. Okay, but these are going to be the same price. Over $100 eventually. They might even be next year at that price. Why? You're probably asking. Well, all the big brands, all the top 5 big brands are probably going to go up in price. And for all of you that don't know, okay, distilled and bottled by James B. Beam, okay? If you don't know already, this is Kentucky whiskey. And I think all of you already know, if you enjoy that Jim Beam taste, if you enjoy that Booker's, if you enjoy some of the beautiful whiskeys that are a little bit high in price in Kentucky, well, this one has everything you want. It has that profile. If you want that nutty profile, you're going to get it here. But it's going to be hard to find bottles that are very, very unique nowadays. In the future, we're talking about it can happen next month, it can happen in December, and 100% is going to happen next year in 2024. But this is a bottle you have to get. If you have never bought this, I do recommend you to buy this. 107 proof. What a beauty, man. This is just look at that presentation, just beautiful. Let me put this away. So what did I tell you guys today? I told you Knob Creeks, okay, get yourself some. They're going to go up in price. I told you the Buffalo Trace are probably going to go up in price too. Stag Juniors, always get the Stag Juniors. I did tell you about Tennessee whiskey. I did speak about fragrances that you need to probably get nowadays before they all go up in price. You could get yourself 2 fragrances that are amazing, $100-some, and you won't have to worry about having to pay $300 or $250 or $225 in the future. You're saving yourself $100 per bottle. That would be great for a fragrance if you just do it now. Also, I did tell you about the most wonderful bottle that everybody loves. I told you about the Blangtons today on the stream. And also, I did tell you about the Smoke Wagon. Get yourself a Smoke Wagon if you haven't already. Now, I do have a bottle over here. Holy shit. I have another banger out here. Now, I do know a lot of you are not going to believe me, but okay. Do as you seem. Look, this bottle, okay? If you still find this bottle for $34.99, you better buy as many bottles as you can, because this bottle is going to start to take over the price of what the Knob Creeks used to be. Okay, we're talking about this might go for close to $50 very soon. Okay, do you want to pay $50 for a bottle like this? Definitely not. Okay, you don't want to pay $50 for a bottle like this when you know in fact that you can buy it for $30-something. Now, yes, you guys might think 50 is nothing. Okay, well, if you keep on buying these over and over again for $50-some, you just waste. You could have just had 3 already in your shelf. Okay, you never even know. Something might happen that the new pricing of these bottles could actually be 60-something. That'll be insane. But for the meantime, 30-something is a great value. $34.99 is a great value for this bottle and any of the bottles that you see. I do tell you, if you haven't already known, I tell you to try to buy low. And, just know this. It's always good to have. It's good to have backup for everything. I do have a couple people just showed up here, brand new people. Always great to see you. Rafa, I see you. Rafa, Old Pirate Bourbon, good to see you. And Cheech and a couple other people. I do know that I don't do any editing in any of my videos. This is not a video, this is a live stream. So you can send whatever super chats you want to onto this stream. And I do tell you, I enjoy the fact that I don't do no editing at all. All of this is me. And look, I just want all of you to know, okay, pricings are going to start to go up. I'm so sick and tired of saying it over and over again. Sometimes in the future, maybe next year, you guys are not going to be able to buy any more of these, okay, Texas whiskeys, because they're going to be ridiculously priced. And personally, me, I don't think I would be able to purchase another Texas whiskey for $500, $400. That's not going to happen. Okay, $300 on a bottle might be crazy, but we have to realize that there has to be a certain limit to the whiskeys that you guys buy, especially whiskeys that you're opening up, not whiskeys that you're putting away for art pieces. I have some whiskeys over there. They're like from Woodford Reserve, the Kentucky Derby editions. Those are beautiful. You have the horses, the art. That is a beautiful thing to have, the display. But look, okay, I did tell you Smoke Wagon, bought a bunch of these. I did tell each and every one of you that you have to get the Smoke Wagon. Nobody talks about it because none of these YouTubers talk about stuff that they don't get paid for. And I'm here to tell you that the only one out here paying for the sponsorship is you guys. You guys are leading the way. You guys are sending super chats. You guys are sending super thanks. You guys out there are the ones that click the video. You're the one that are ranking in the money. You guys are the reason why that I'm still here doing live streams and doing videos. The more super chats, the more clicks you all do, the more I get motivated to do more videos, more hunting videos, more reviews, more everything. I will tell you, this is the bottle that I bought 7 bottles of. Smoke Wagon, $30. Are you serious right now? $30? Nobody knows that. But that's okay. Nobody knows that this is a bottle that you should be buying at $30. And I know for a fact that I'm going to be having a good amount of them, just in case something happens, that some of these smoke wagons start going up. And you know what? I think we did a good stream today for an hour and 20 minutes. I think for all of you that have been here, I appreciate you, Farm Kitty. If you can, do me the favor, hit the like button. It helps out a bunch. And if you're new here and you have never seen this show or never seen any of my videos, please subscribe. It helps out a bunch. And don't forget, okay, super chats, you can always send them. You can also send super thanks in the videos. Whenever you send any of these things, okay, I will be adding you to the end of any short video that I post up. So right now, for the moment, Farm Kitty will be in the next short video that I post up tomorrow, or if I post it up later today, she will be in the next video. At the end of the video, I do give shout outs, and I think it's amazing to see the support I get in the comments. I get so many comments that sometimes I can't even respond to all of them. There's just way too many comments, and I'm only a small channel right now, and that's good. That's good. It's good like that, you know. The emails. Oh, Jesus, forget about the emails. The emails, I got 2,000. But the DMs on Instagram, those two, there's a lot of messages that I haven't seen. You got to remember, I have to do video for all of you, and it's not easy. Especially the video that's coming up. I'm going to do a new video coming up that is probably the last video that I posted up recently. I think it was last week. I have about almost 10K views, and that's amazing. It's amazing to see. But I will tell you, if you're new to this show, okay, remember, every stream is different, okay? Sometimes I have topics, sometimes I'm showing you whiskey, sometimes I'm showing you food. It all depends on what I have planned on that day. And I will tell you, I hope you all really enjoy the stream. I hope you all really enjoy the stream. For all of you wondering, I will be doing another stream this week. Not officially sure what day this week I'm going to be doing it, but I will be doing it this week, most likely. I believe Friday. Friday might be a good day that I might do the next stream. So if you haven't already, do me that favor, hit that like button. It helps out a bunch. And I will tell you, for all of you watching, I put no commercials on this at all. And I do tell each and every one of you, there's a reason why I put no commercials, because I want to keep you focused. And I hope you enjoyed this whole show. So for all of you watching, please, if you haven't already, give me the thumbs up. And I'll see you all on the next one. See you all later. See you.